Good morning, good morning. Happy update to you. Sacrifice for you. You're the refiner. I wanna be consumed. I wanna be tried by fire. Purified. You take whatever Happy update to you. Thank you for joining us this morning. This is, your pastor definitely, Pastor Tate. Listen, this is just her favorite servant. This is an amazing devotion. This is happy update. This is where you be consistent, be intentional, being into the now, walking into your now, having faith and trust in God. So I definitely want for you to hear me, and I hope you be able to hear clearly the worship. Good morning, Elizabeth. Let me know if you can hear the worship, and then hopefully it's not too loud. But I want to just come in with this. We just thank God for what He's doing in our life. Thank you, God, for just showing up in our life, for moving with us this morning. You show us that, you show us to experience. You talk to us about experience the riches of our salvation. You asking us to keep walking. So this morning, the devotion will be about keep walking. Yes. Yes, God. We're going to keep walking this morning. We just thank God for this morning, for a brand new morning. Thank you, Lord. Yes. I wanna be some. Say that again. Good morning, good morning. Yes, happy update. Let's get started. This is devotion. This is Tuesday. Oh my God. Thank God for allowing us to be here. Let me go ahead and share. Let's do a wash party and invite others to join us and just keep walking. a new day, new morning. Who else want to burn for God? Yes, I just, this worship been in my heart, and I just wanted to share it with you this morning. Yes, it's always amazing to worship in Him and wake up and give you that, you know. You may had a long day yesterday, and still yet, you say, Lord, I trust you. Long days. I just want to bring you into a worship. Yep, this is how we waking up early this morning about having happy update. This is where you be consistent, be intentional, being into the now, taking you right into a worship. I don't know how your day has been, but let me take some of that. But it's only the second day. Yes. Ooh. Another morning, Lord, in this time, in this day, in this walk. Thank you for allowing us to just be here and knowing that you're showing us, God. Yes, let's get devotion going. Good morning, good morning, good morning. I hope you enjoy that worship. I hope you can hear it clearly. I really definitely wanted to bring you into a definitely good worship with God, and you know, and we always trying to keep moving and forward. So I hope yesterday just you got the chance to experience, reminding yourself an experience of the riches of your salvation. You know, I thank God for devotion every morning, getting His Word and just meditating Him. Getting the chance to acknowledge Him in all our ways, right? Yes, let me let this, because this is beautiful. Jesus. Yes, Lord. You got your coffee? You have your coffee? Yes, Father. Listen, let's do this morning. I just wanted to bring you into a worship. Why? Because that song was in my heart. And sometimes you just get up and we want to just push and rush into, you know, yesterday I just took you into devotion to experience the riches of your salvation. So this morning, let's talk about keep walking. I'm going to just turn around and just tune in with you just a little while. Let's see how long this lasts. But, you know, we always want to stay, you know, what's it? Not yet. You haven't had your coffee yet, Miss Elizabeth? I'm giving you time to get your coffee. You know why I'm drinking it? Because I'm always get to going and just forget really to drink and sit here and I'm going and going and going. But listen, thank you so much for tuning in this morning. and happy up day. Absolutely, when it's all everything is showing you things a little bit viewer, giving you devotion so you can go with your day by your day. Listen, every day is never a great day, but you know when you get devotion and get enough in you that is so positive, this is what devotion do for you, because it prepares you for the day. When you get into the word and get to praying early in the morning, just hearing a great affirmation, it prepares you. It's not saying it's going to block what is coming, but it prepares you for the extra negativity, for the extra bad talk, for the extra stuff. When you start seeing extra, it prepares your day in a better direction. You know, it's just because you don't push, and just because you don't just react to things that people want you to react, that don't mean you just don't want to. It's just the fact that you got so much that you woke up with in a grateful way that you don't have really as much time. So you gotta get this prayer, you gotta get to this devotion. Now you don't have to do anything, but it's always a suggestion. It's really good to wake up in the morning and just have your energy into the great level, have your energy knowing that you can be consistent, trying to push to a better great person, a better great you. You know, smile at the things that it just know that is around you. You know what? As much I hate to say to you, you know, everybody's not gonna like your vibe. They're not gonna like how you walk. They're not gonna like how you dress. They're not gonna like how confident you are. So pretty much, you know, they always think it's a mirage. And you know, I talked to my elder. You know, that's my king. You know, I let him know and some things, and then this is the best thing. Sometimes people don't believe your happiness, but I must say to share something with you. When your joy match God's joy, it's a different direction. You know, don't underestimate people. We love our God, but we ain't gonna let you walk all over us. Okay? Let's get devotion going in. Let's get devotion. I'm gonna read everybody's comment. Okay, I got the watch party going on. Barely can see it, but I'm gonna try to tune in both. So hey, this is where yesterday we talked about experience the riches of your salvation, and I hope that you got the chance to experience the riches of your salvation and remember the joy that is within you. Just remember what God is giving you, and He's asking you to practice. Stop judging yourself and get into a better place. Devotion helps you. Affirmation in the mornings help you. Demos and memos and all those great positive things help you to get your day started. That's why He told you put your whole armor of God. Why? You got to understand that every morning is with Him, and just knowing that you be in His presence is to guard you from the day to come. Just not right now. Whatever your day is going to be, you imagine I need to pray it up myself. I need to talk to God. I need to have some coffee or tea or whatever you're drinking this morning. Guess what? I need to talk to you. I want you to cover me, and I want you to cover everything around me. Why? So whenever I come encounter with, see, the thing about it, you got to understand spirit, and you have to understand how the enemy works. That's just the thing. And if you don't even believe in that, you got to understand vibe, good vibe, bad vibe, negativity vibe, and you just got to be open eyes and open your ears. The longer you keep hearing, it's just the better you see. So you got to be able to hear things. Sometimes you won't be able to see it, but if you pay attention to key words, you will be able to keep going. Let me tell you about keep walking with me along the path that I have chosen for you. Keep walking with me along the path. You know, we strive away. I know we just trying to do other things, but if you keep along the path that I have chose for you, you will desire to live close to me and delight in my heart. If you just, come on, say, if I just stay in the path. If you just stay in the course, stay in the path, stay in the race, stay walking right there in the destiny that I chose for you. You will know, and you will desire to live close to me and delight into my heart. The destiny that I have granted you, I granted you the Holy Spirit of riches that you desire. So you be able to acknowledge me and be and stay in my presence. But do not just stray away from my ways. Do not stray away from your own desires. He said, together we will force the pathway up and high this mountain. Listen to this. He said, I want you to be my team. He said, we alone together. You never alone in this walk. You never going to do this by yourself. I promise you that he said, we, as we go together and we join forces and we walk along the way in this path in the highest mountains. He said, the journey that is around your time, the journey that is awaiting for you, the journey that you are awakening into. Sometimes it's sealed the spirit, and sometimes it's sealed confusion, and sometimes you can't even see it. Some days you will know there will be a light to your eyes, and sometimes it will hide from you. But know that if you walk with me, knowing that if you just trust me, all I require of you is to take the next step. Come on, type next step. All I require of you is to take the next step. Cling it into my hands of strength and direction. All I require of you is to trust me. All I require of you to take the next and keep walking. Listen to this. All I require of you, I'm going to stay right here. All I require of you is to take the next step. Clinging into my hands for strength and direction. Just him to give you the strength and direction. You don't understand. Days, every day. When I come home, it's peace. I'm gonna tell you, I ain't gonna spoil it because I got so much to say, but I'm not gonna say it until next month. I know, y'all be like, what are you doing? I wanna wait. I'm super excited, but I wanna say this to you. Anytime you come to your own home, it's peace. Anytime you surround yourself, this is what I just miss all my grown kids, but they just with me because they always call, but when you come home, it should be peace. Even my cat, Sanisa, is in peace. It's just peace. This is just the best thing you can be. Surrounding yourself with everything that loves you and care really, truly for you. Listen to this. This is how you know it's cat. Pay attention to those that got issues and got this and got that, and always it's a up and it's a down and it's never good and it's always a problem and it's always this. It's always and never peace. It's always something. And then you get to the point that you get so tired because it's always something. I got news for you. Keep walking. Keep smiling. Keep being kind. Those things take practice. And guess what? You have the right to remain silent. Keep walking and doing the right thing. No matter if they poke at you, no matter if they say why you and you did. And you know, they got this face and you can see it. You make sure you open your eyes and open your minds to things and just stride away from those that can't deal with you. It's okay. It's okay. You do good, it's a problem. You do this, it's a situation. And you do that, it's a drama. As you do this, and it seems like you can't please the whole entire nation. And sometimes you can't please the inside your neighborhood. You just got to keep walking along the path. He said, that's all I require of you. And I talked with you. He said, why is I feel that you view things differently? Things that I will experience, I will share with you. Because sometimes the things that one person go through is not just for me to keep. It's for me to say to you, you will go through some few things in life. Yes, you will. Some things going to bother you. Yes, well, you want to blow up, probably say a whole lot of things. Yes, you want to. But then when you come to realize it ain't nothing. It ain't nothing around you that is sad. It ain't nothing around you that is you should be ungrateful for. You start viewing things a little bit better and start removing detox things out of your life. That's why it's so easy to detox. When you practice this, then you know that what's the point? You start noticing things don't make sense. And when it doesn't make sense around your life, just delete it. Remove it for temporary situation, for whatever it is. You don't have to dwell in it and think about it and worry about it. Look, measure it. Did this matter? And if it don't, let it be. That's just it. You don't have to be two-faced about it, nothing about it. Just keep walking the path. Things are going to come along the way, but if you just choose to walk with him, the only thing he requires is just to clinch it to his hand so he can give you the strength and direction. Every situation, if I just clean into you, if I have the thought about it, if I just think how grateful I am, if you hold on to your hand, and he will give you the strength not to do the extra stuff that the enemy wants you to do, to feel discouraged. See, people like when you walk like this. What's wrong, man? Because they give them something to talk about. They like when you all depressed. Telling them about this life, that cup. If I can tell you how much I hate this cup, you will sit there and watch me hating this cup. But because you can't talk about anything that you hate, and you don't really care to talk about it, and then you continually trusting in God and his hand and things that he's going to change, they don't like that. Life is the truth. That is, I have a perfect life. Absolutely not. But I try to treat people the way it needs to be treated. I try to treat people the way I want to be treated. And when I think it's going to come to a 1, 2, 3 and blow up, guess what? Yeah, I'm going to get upset. But guess what? I have to remind myself, Ty, what are you doing? Did this matter? This is like, it's matter and it's worth it. And I start talking to myself. I really do. The best conversation you can have is to yourself. And then you can tell yourself that this is worth it. This is worth for me to stop. This is worth for me to just think about my salvation. This is worth it for me to lose my cool, my life. You have to rethink stuff all over. So why? So you can continue to be in his path. So you can ask God. That's what he's saying to you. Clinch unto me so you can hold on to my hand and my strength. For strength. He said, then I will direct you for everywhere that you need to be. No matter what circumstances come your way. If you just hold my hand, no matter how angry you get, if you just hold my hand, no matter how someone hurts, whatever, if you just hold my hand for strength, I will give you the direction and understanding that you need. The thoughts in the past are difficult. And sometimes a little bit dulls in every moment. And sometimes they come shaking and you can't even see your way. It comes in a painful and a hurtful way. Yes, all this will happen. But I want you to stay in the path that I had select for you. Ooh, this is so good. I wish I could have read this yesterday. Stay in the path that I have select for you. And it's truly the path of life. Make the choices. Think if it's worth it. Think if it's worth to direct myself to this way or that way. You gotta be, you know what? You gotta understand when you're excited about something, things always happens. Everybody ain't happy for you. Just let them talk long enough. Listen. Just be quiet and silent enough and you will notice the people that really are truly happy about your shirt. And the ones that say, I got one just like that. I don't know what it's the excitement about. See, they don't know how to celebrate with you. They don't know, say, oh my God, yeah, I love that. Yeah, I love that shirt. You look, my goodness. But no, you know what they do? Let me tell you something, how to stay focused. Pay attention. I always say that, right? I know. They will never celebrate what, even though that is new for you. They will not celebrate with you. Pay attention. Oh, I had one just like that. Yes, it's all right. That's the vibe. And don't sit there and suck the whole entire energy of negative. Listen, God have a path for your life. Start just really, truly paying attention to things around you. It's very simple in his word, but he tells you to practice this because he knows we're going to fail. We're going to attempt to do things and we will fail. Do you know people sit there and watch and make sure they see what is wrong with this person? I'm waiting for them to fail. They waiting for flaws. They waiting for me to cry one time and being unhappy about something. They waiting to see if oh my God, you're going to make a mistake. There's no way in your life you are this extremely happy. When you've been through a whole lot of hell and you start matching your joy to God and then you start grateful about your salvation and when you start thinking how far you came from, And when you start saying that, you know what, in the end of the day, I'm not even going to go that far back. I'm just going to think about this beginning of 2020, how everything is happening right now. And I still have a job to go to, and still got the friends that I can turn around, and still got my businesses holding on and still saving others, and they really getting good results. When every time you start thinking, think about something within yourself and what God has done for you, how far he brought you from. And then you start measuring the negativities trying to come along your way, and you can look at it and say, oh, I don't have time. Because the path that he has for me is much bigger than this right here. When you start looking at it and say, as much you want to blow up, because, oh yeah, you're going to get to that place. You can get to a place that, you know what? This is not me. This is not what I want to do. Because I got to keep walking. Because the path that he has for me. Start reading your word. Listen to me. Start reading your word and start praying before you wake up this morning. Before we do get into devotion, I know you already do it. This is a practice all the time. Start really acknowledging and praying, and every time you get up in the morning, just start affirmation and doing something different, and you will see the choices that you make, the path that he directed. He's already planned. He already planning those things for you. But those who wait on the Lord shall renew their strength, and they shall mount up with wings like eagles. You know that scripture. And they shall run and not be weary, and they shall walk and not faint. Isaiah 40:31. This is something you do every day, because you won't be worried about everything else. I'm not saying to you, you're not going to be shook up and things not going to bother you. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying if you start thinking how good God is to you, when you start saying, you know what, he going to renew my strength every time. When you wake up and you say, you know what, I understand what's going on right now, but I got to stay focused. Why do you think I always post about staying focused and remaining silent? And remember, because the more you remain silent, that don't mean, listen to this, when people see that you back up, they think you somehow in their world think that you are, I don't know if the right way is just punking out or just being weak. Let me put it that way. Being weak. No, when you kind of back up, that means I'm trying to reserve me. Because what gets out of God in me, what I want to really say, it's going to slash. It's going to slash you from up all the way down. And that's not what God wants you to do. I'm not here to rip up your spirit, no matter how much you really rip mine. And I'm not sure want to tell you and slander my name and talk about me. Listen to me. It doesn't matter what you do to me, but it matters to me what I do to others. Why? Because I'm holding accountable in my life, and that's the way I see him. So wherever you will, I won't worry. He said, should not renew their strength. He said, but if you wait on God, if you just wait on him, and when you get to that place that you want to just, and then you start thinking, you say, you know what? There is so much that can wave this out. If I keep my path and I stay concentrated on the good things that he has done for me and where I'm at right now in my life, you start not even paying attention to those they, we, and them. You won't care because you don't have time to nurture how someone feel about you. You should nurture how you feel about you. You should nurture to see if God is pleased with you. You know what I'm saying? This is how you wake up this morning. You have to give yourself some prayer, affirmation. Put the whole armor of God. Say, I can do all things through Christ that give me strength. And when the enemy come and he hits you, because he come hard. He don't come just to hit you like I'm hitting hard on my chest. He come with a knife and try to kill you and then turn it so you can bleed to death. Listen to me. The enemy ain't here to play with you. If he can get in your mind and hit your heart and disappoint you and break you down, he wins. I'm advising you not to. So listen to this. For those that wait shall renew their strength. That means I'm waiting, I'm working, I remain in silence. I'm waiting, I'm working, I'm still in my path. If I wait, I create patience, and I know, and I get an understanding. And if I wait, when I wait, I will talk less and I will hear more. When I wait, God will reveal those that's not for you and those that really feel some type of way. When you wait, he will renew some stuff. Listen, he will renew your strength. Your strength might be something, it will be more weight. I'm not talking about physical, only physical strength, but he will strengthen you on your patience. He will strengthen you on your waiting. He will strengthen you in your walk. He will strengthen you in your word. Listen, you literally gotta say, it's not just this strength. You can be strength and weak and spirit. You need strength and into your speaking. You need to be strength into your attitude. See, if you wait on God, listen to this. When you wait on him, you create such a powerful strength that whatever you didn't have strength in, he will fill that in and you will be great in him, because you will say, oh my God, I become a little bit patient now. Oh my God, I'm kind of a little bit better. I really wanted to cuss, but I didn't cuss today. Oh my God, this is what I'm telling you. He's going to renew your strength. He said, renew that strength, and it should amount to wings like eagles, and they should run not weary. So I won't worry myself. I won't worry myself and things that don't matter. See, when people say things, pay attention, because now you can put it together and say, that don't matter. Because what he got for me, so I'm telling you, make it personal. What he had for me in the path, my anointing costs enough. I am worth it. This is my business. This is my life. And when you walk and making light of it, when you walk and just knowing that you can treat others and still smile and still say how beautiful you look today, I like that, and I like that. That's positive. That's not faking. That's because I feel good about myself. People that feels good about yourself, you know what they do? Hey, I like that hair. Oh, I like that dress. I like your shoes. Oh, absolutely wonderful. You up top of the line. I talk to my people like that, customers like that. Why? It's not a fake thing. It's just that when you feel good about yourself, you start seeing somebody else. I said, man, you're doing some good stuff right there. Yeah, I like that. I like that car. I like this. You don't have to envy and jealous of nobody. Why? Because I feel good about myself. See, I'm going to tell you about something. When you direct yourself, your path, and you are feeling good about yourself, that thing will show. Everybody gonna like it pretty much. No, they won't like it. I just prepare yourself for that. That's another topic. I'll touch that topic later. He said, if the Lord delights in man's ways, he makes the step firm through his humble, and he will fall for the Lord and upload him with his hands. Psalms 37, 23 and 24. He said, and you will show me the path of life, and in your presence the full of joy, and in your right hands I the pleasure forevermore. Psalm 16:11. But if you keep your path, if you keep this path, if you keep walking along the way I'm choosing you to be, if I'm turn around and directing you, if you just allow me and trust me that the path that I'm guiding you is a right place of joy. If you just keep walking, even though circumstances in life hit you hard, things and that and the other, and the world try to destroy you and put anything else, if you straighten away even yourself and you have thought yourself as nothing, or if you have said something to someone, just continue forward and just ask for forgiveness and move along the way. Listen to me. You don't have to be in people's path. If they don't want to breathe your air, which is free, don't. Stop conforming yourself with things that really don't. You can try to bring water to circumstances. Either they're going to say thank you or they don't. Either they're going to drink it and they won't bring you none. Either you're going to do something, do it because this is how the kindness of your heart is. And as much you get mad, I'm going to tell you, I laugh. I laugh. Because you know how we get mad. I never would do. I'm just took that. And I'm never, ever. Don't let nothing change. Yeah, I have 2 Psalms, Elizabeth. You will show me the path of life. In your presence is fullness of joy. In your right hand with pleasure forevermore. Psalm 16 and 11. Keep walking, my sisters. Keep walking. Keep walking the path that he has chosen for you. Keep walking and being upright. Keep giving affirmation in your life. Keep having confirmation and allowing God to show you the path where you're supposed to be. Keep doing positive things. Keep being happy. Keep allowing God to keep blessing you for everything that you're doing. Continue. Don't you hide God's favor. Listen, sometimes we just hide what God blesses with because we don't want people to think that we are too cocky, too presumidas, or too much of this and that. I am not. Don't you ever apologize for the blessings that God, they want to know why, how, then you tell them, where does your strength come from? But if not, don't you apologize for being blessed. Don't you apologize for having a great marriage. Don't apologize for the car that you drive. Do not apologize because you attempt to get along with everybody in this world. Do not apologize for being kind and nice. And don't apologize because you feel like getting out in the morning and feed the birds and eat in bed and sit in your backyard and enjoy life. Don't you apologize if you have a new pair of shoes, new pair of something, new pair of hair. I don't care. The thing is, this is your life. Listen, walk the way you need to walk. Walk and keep in mind that it's the path that he allows you to be. The only thing he requires of you to do is to just take the step. Take the step. Climb in his hand. Hold his hand for strength and direction. It didn't say climb me or any other person. Him for direction. So I hope Happy Hour Day gave you a great devotion. This is where you be consistent, be intentional, being into the now. When you watch this replay, don't forget is you may watch in the watch party. That's fine. Hashtags too, and then they'll be fine. That'll be fine too. Or follow the page and then just get a chance to hit the follow and you will be following Happy Update. Absolutely. Listen, keep walking. Keep walking. Listen to this. Keep walking along the path that God has put in front of you. Stay exactly where you're supposed to be. Continue. Speak affirmation every morning. Even if you never see my life, well, you're going to see it. You're going to see me here all the way through maybe Thursday. Keep along the way. I don't do this for the numbers. I do this because this brings me joy. And I know that so many get this chance to see devotion and wake up with their strength. Wake up to get the next day, the morning, the every hour going. This is what it is. Keep going and keep pressing. Make sure that you don't strut away. Don't just, yeah. Even the wind is blowing. People emotion goes it's just swing around. And if you start swinging around with everybody's feelings and how they feel about you and how they feel about the world and you're going to drive yourself crazy. So keep walking along the path that God has given you. Allow him to direct your path. Just hold on to his hand for strength and let him guide you and direct you. Even in difficult times, he said, I am here to be your security. I am here to hold on to you and hold on to everything. But just stay in the path that I select for you. Truly, so you can have an abundant life. Hey, Dorothy, how you doing? Thank you so much. Listen, keep walking. How you doing, Sharon? Miss Sharon, keep walking. I'm looking at the watch party, but yeah, keep walking. You just can't. I'm gonna read everything. I know, Miss Elizabeth, you like typing, so I need to read everything. He said, "This is the reason why I explain anything. Life in God is love. It is." This is it. This just a, this is the month. What I say July is, what I say about July. Breathe. Breathe, my sisters. Breathe. Take a deep breath. I know you want to be mad at the whole entire, I know things are happening. I know you probably have anxiety about a lot of stuff. But I need you to take a deep breath. Every time I speak with you, it's not only for you. I'm speaking to myself. Sisters, take a deep breath. Breathe. You trying to hold on. You trying to walk. You trying to direct. You trying to do this. He said, I want to direct your path today. Everything that you desire is delighting in my presence. I got it in my heart. Everything you asking me, I'm right here. He said, take a deep breath and enjoy your surrounding. Do what you're supposed to do and get out of it. Listen, you know where your joy and your strength come from. Stop pleasing. You cannot please everybody. And you're definitely not going to make everybody happy. It's easy for people to anger you, then you just really find a smile. So stay smiling. Let me read. Happy Earth Day, everyone. I love y'all. Enjoy your day. Enjoy your day as well. Listen, thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you for the emoji bees. I love bees and blue hearts. I love it. I love it. It said, but stay constantly. He said, through the path of difficult times, it's always, even though it seems dull in every moment and seems insecureness happen around the way, but I want you to know that I am with you and to stay the course, stay the path. Just that know that I select this for you, and I truly, truly love this and love you in this life. So make sure that you keep walking. Take a deep breath. I can't be mad. Keep going, trusting God. That's it. This entire month, breathe. Take a deep breath. You waiting. I'm waiting. I am. I'm like, you waiting. In the midst of it, of your waiting, he said, why you wait? I know I got quiet, right? But those who wait on the Lord shall renew their strength. Those who wait on the Lord shall renew their strength. Lord, while I wait, those things, while I wait, God, I know it shall renew their strength. This month, this entire month, breathe. Take a deep breath. See if it's worth it. Count your blessings. Take a deep breath. This entire month, this beginning of the month, July, I have explained something in the videos, past videos. Take a deep breath. You have to breathe. Stop holding things in, really. But those, and I'm going to keep doing this, because you have to learn how to cut things off. You got to learn how to just be right here. Sometimes we go too far up and we get lost. Sometimes we just got to stay right here. Those who love, those who wait on the Lord shall renew their strength. So keep walking along the way. Don't strive from the path that God is giving you. That's all going to be where your success comes from. In the midst of staying right there, and no matter what it look like. So this is my time. Make sure you watch the replay. Thank you, Dorothy and Sharon, for just jumping in. Listen, this is my time. I will see you definitely tomorrow. Why tomorrow? Because tomorrow is Happy Update. Absolutely. So tomorrow is great. So yeah. So I will definitely see you tomorrow. Listen, remember that stay consistent. This is all about the B. This is about Happy Update. Stay consistent. Stay consistent. Be intentional. Stay into your now. Work on this. Just have the affirmation. Get your day going. Be positive. Don't you worry. Keep going. Remember yesterday we talked about what? You're going to do what? You're going to experience the riches of your salvation. And today the best thing to do is what? Keep walking and holding on to that, and you will see. Let's talk about it. Don't worry about tomorrow. We're not going to worry about tomorrow. We're going to talk about don't worry about tomorrow. All right. So I will see you tomorrow at 7 o'clock. Yes, Central Eastern Time. You know, and we're going to definitely do an hour. That's how I'm happy up there. I'm super excited every time Wednesday comes, because it's not a hump day. It's an up day. And that's where I was born by. Everybody says, oh, happy hump day. So I'm like, okay, God. I said, we're going to do an up day, and we're going to stay right there in elevation. Listen, keep walking. Trust him. Hold his hand. He will direct your path, but in the meanwhile, you need to understand where your strength comes from. And every day you recharge yourself early in the morning with devotion, if you pray, if you take meditation, if you get the bowl and you start making noise around in the bell, whatever you choose to do, guess what? Stay in him. Get the positivity in your heart. Walk all this, that you prepare yourself early in the morning. I don't know when your morning starts. I don't know, it might start at 4 in the morning. It might start at 4 or 5 or 6. But when your morning starts, you should be in his presence. Start with him. Why? Because you don't know what's going to happen at 12 o'clock. And if you put enough, put the whole armor of God, you will be prepared for the tricks of the enemy. You know, he come with some tricks. I mean, I promise you right now, as older you get, as older and wiser you get, as you experience stuff, you become a little bit more wiser and stuff. And then when you start seeing stuff with the natural eye, then you start seeing things in the spirit and start discerning things, you're going to start laughing at the enemy. You're like, really? You're going to do this today? Are you really think that that's going to work? Are you really playing? Okay, this is when you go, Lord Heavenly Father, right now, right there where you are. I don't even care. You're in the elevator. Really, you're going to try this today? And then you start looking at things instead with the natural, and because the natural make your flesh go like, ah, and then you say the wrong thing, right? But I'm asking you to really, really see things in the spirit and discernment. And when you see the enemy, you be like, are we doing this today? No, we not. No, we not. And go quick. Yeah, that's a quick moment of prayer, and just have yourself conscious and make sure that God keep you enough and his spirit to control your emotion, your thoughts, your thinking, your speech. Because this tongue can tear up things, and you don't want that. So I'm going to say this to you. Keep walking. Trust God. And tomorrow morning, we're going to talk about don't worry about tomorrow. All right. See y'all later. Thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you, Marcus, for being part of our happy update. I see everybody later. Thank you, everyone that always share, always support. This is Happy Update. This is your pastor, of course, True Covenant of Light Universal Ministry, covering about Happy Update. Welcome, everybody. Remember, keep walking, and don't forget to breathe.